Hey, my name is Matt Storr. I repair saxophones for a living, and today I just want to show you something briefly, just a little show and tell of something really beautiful. This is an original finish, burnished gold plate Selmer super balanced action tenor. Now, these are originally called super action, but people in the meantime have called them super balanced action. They came right after the balanced action, and the super action 80 series came much later. So people kind of like call these the super balanced action these days. This came between the balanced action and the Mark 6. And original gold plate on these is fantastically rare. There's probably less than 5 of them. This is American engraved. This would have gotten shipped from Paris to Elkhart, Indiana, as a manufactured complete saxophone, but unfinished and not assembled and no pad work. Um, and so this would have been engraved and plated in Elkhart, Indiana. I actually know the history of this horn. So this was owned, believe it or not, local to me, a small town called Hillsborough, North Carolina, and was owned by someone who had a connection with a local music store. And this horn was very well played, well loved, and had lots of repairs going on over time. And it was a pretty extensive overhaul for me. Spent probably 50 hours or so on it, but pretty pleased with the result. It ended up looking a lot better than I expected because it was pretty speckled and just looked pretty rough when I first saw it. But now it looks really, really good. And we'll do a little pop test for you so you can hear. Really feels nice, plays nice. It's got a very, very sweet tone to it, which I kind of didn't expect, although I've been working a lot on cons. So my expectation, I think, of like hugeness of tone, has been somewhat colored by that work I've done recently. But this horn has just a beauty of sound and tone that honestly I've only ever found that particular feeling for me in Selmers. The last time I remember it was a Dorsey special Selmer that I mean, just the sound itself, just the tone was like moving, emotionally affecting. And this horn has that, at least for me when I was playing it. And I really enjoyed it. It's got original Selmer resonators in there. Everything, on here is original, original finish. I had to make a few new rods and replace a few pivot screws and do a full mechanical restoration, but and also a neck fit. You can see that neck looks nice now. It's completely airtight, and physically tight as well. The one thing that's kind of a bummer is like someone in the past like over sanded and like put some marks on the neck. So I put a long neck cork on there to cover up as much as I could, but there's like a little bit of that left. But yeah, that is a burnished gold plate Selmer Super Balanced Action tenor with high F sharp, just overhauled by me. And it's an absolute beauty. And I just thought you guys might like to see this since it's probably not something you'll ever get to see in person. There's quite a few of these around. I mean, relatively quite a few of these around that are replated. It's one of the few instruments worth enough that people tend to do that sometimes. Gold plating is extremely expensive these days, but this one is original. And as far as I know, there's probably less than 5 of these. All right, hope you found that helpful, useful, and informative. My name is Matt Storr. I repair saxophones for a living. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you're so right now, as I make this, it is July 2022, and I'm in the middle of a long